Have you ever played the game Guess Who? It's a game I played growing up. My kids have played. I've seen some of you play it at Vacation Bible Camp. It's a ton of fun. And if you haven't played it before, let me tell you about it. It's a game where you have to choose a card which has the picture of a person on your board of people. And you have to guess who's on your opponent's card before they guess who is on your card by asking questions of elimination. So you might say, does your person have brown hair? If you say yes, you put down all the people who have hair that is not brown. And eventually you can figure out who is on your opponent's card. Now you might be wondering, why am I talking about the game Guess Who? Well, let me tell you what brought it to mind. I was reading our passage for this week in the book of Luke, chapter 4, and we see a story about when Jesus goes into the synagogue and he reads a passage from the Old Testament in Isaiah chapter 61. And this is what it says. The Spirit of the Lord is on me because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind. So when Jesus read this, what he was doing was telling people that this thing that was written in the Old Testament a long time ago was actually about him. He was this important person that God would send to save people, and he would save them in amazing ways. Well, when Jesus read this, it was something that some people accepted right away, but some really questioned, because this was the beginning of his ministry, and they only knew that some of the things in the Old Testament were true of him. They knew this Savior had to be born in Bethlehem. Well, so it couldn't have been those people. They knew that the Savior had to spend some time in Egypt. Well, it couldn't be them either. They also knew that this person was a son of God. Well, they knew at least he had to be a male. So, well, it couldn't be those people either. But they didn't have the whole picture just yet. Not everything that they predicted in the Old Testament had happened yet. So we see Jesus continues in his ministry, and we are given more clues for those people who didn't believe that Jesus was that person. So we see, he'd be betrayed for 30 coins. Well, it wasn't them. And that he would be risen from the dead. Well, it can't be them. And as all these prophecies came true, they were able to see that Jesus was the person that God was talking about when we read in the Old Testament. Now today, sometimes people wonder, is Jesus this person that God sent? And I'm really glad that God gave us the Bible with over 300 prophecies, 300 clues to let us know that Jesus was the person that God sent to save us. So if you're not convinced, pick up a Bible, look through, ask for a grown-up to help you, and you will be able to see that Jesus is the one God sent to save you and me.